Shall we begin? Shall we begin? President Obama, ex-President Obama, is trying to give Donald Trump a lecture.
Who seem to think Trump's behavior, the bullying and the putting people down, is a sign of strength. And I am here to tell you that is not what real strength is. It never has been. Real strength is about working hard and carrying a heavy load without complaining. Real strength is about taking responsibility for your actions and telling the truth even when it's inconvenient. Real strength is about helping people who need it and standing up for those who can't always stand up for themselves. That is what we should want for our daughters and for our sons, and that is what I want to see in a president of the United States of America.
On how to be a leader. Shall we begin? Obama. You remind me of what it feels like to have a stepdaddy. And that stepdaddy comes in the house and have a baby by my mother. Now, you have a kid in the same house. You show the stepkid no attention. You don't pat him on the head. You don't play video games with him. You don't ask him how was his day. You don't give him no allowance. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Under your lead, us men has been neglected. You ever heard that song? Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. You left us men of the ghetto with nobody smiling. The ghetto. You left us feeling neglected. Meanwhile, you showed all the attention to the LGBTQ community. And see, I think sometimes you master manipulators in media or you globalists that run the world, y'all fail to realize that the same the LGBTQ community, it doesn't exist. Because the LGBTQ people, the gay people in this world, they're our brothers. They're our sisters. They came from our mothers. They live in the same households that we live in. Everybody got somebody gay in their family. So y'all play master manipulation games, divide and conquer, to make it seem like they're being treated unfair, when in fact, most women treat the gay kid even more special, more softer to them, more dedicated to them. Meanwhile, us men in the ghetto with nobody smiling. We ain't even get a hug, an intellectual hug, a physical hug, a financial hug. We got nothing from you.
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
And now you shake it in your boots. Because you can see clear as day, the warriors in the hood is 110% behind Donald Trump.
Yeah, the jig is up. The Grand Wizard had to show up. Yeah, he got to come from behind the curtains. He got to use his power now to play cleanup. Whatever power he think he still got, he know he still got a spell on these black people. He got to show up to help her. He told y'all out of his own mouth, so I don't want to hear the propaganda about how the world is fucking with her. That shit is all hype. He told y'all the community don't fuck with her the same way they fucked with him. And it's obvious. People are woke now. Yes, she still got the black women in the chokehold and all that. That's why they keep trying to talk to the black men, because they know we not fucking with her. We see through that bullshit. The women is they just want a woman in position, so they gonna go with it. The black men see straight through that shit, and that's why Magic Johnson, him, and the rest of them gotta keep popping out to talk to us. Now, all of a sudden, you want to claim the economy that Trump had, but y'all was saying that the economy was so bad. But you wanted to step out to let the world know that was my economy that I passed to him. The economy that he kept good for 4 years. But you want to claim it when y'all was just saying that it's a fucked up economy and that she's coming to change it and make it better and all of that from the economy that they fucked up. But anyway, stop pandering. It's looking bad. It's disgusting. Y'all got that man out here begging for votes and all that. Get the fuck out of here.
The soldiers in the hood is 110% behind Donald Trump. The gangbangers in the hood that's trying to change their lives is 110% behind Donald Trump. The truck drivers ripping up the 18-wheelers is 110% behind Donald Trump. The sanitation workers. And the list goes on. So now you show your face. Because we 3 weeks away from an election to talk about the election. But when the people was getting swallowed up by rivers in North Carolina and the South, period, you ain't had nothing to say. We ain't even see you. You remind me of the deadbeat dad. You know, the kid always looking out the window, asking mom, is his dad going to come by? Now you want to be a father?
And President Biden and Vice President Harris were down there meeting with local officials and comforting families, asking how they could help. And Donald Trump at a rally just started making up stories about the Biden administration withholding aid from Republican areas and siphoning off aid to give to undocumented immigrants. Just made the stuff up. Everybody knew it wasn't true. Even local Republicans said it was not true. And now the people of Florida are dealing with another devastating storm. And I want you to watch what happens over the next few days, just like the last time. You're going to have leaders who try to help, and then you have a guy who will just lie about it to score political points, and this has consequences. Because people are afraid.
What, you see a lawsuit? You see a pot of gold at the end of the tunnel and now you want to be a father? Nah, it ain't working, dogs. It ain't working. We ain't feeling you. You know that fake Malcolm X swag that you got? It's over. It's over. Obama, the jig is up. The jig is up. The jig is up. You can't come into our lives when we grown and decide you want to be a father. Matter of fact, you don't even want to be a father. You just want to dictate for the moment. It's not going to work. We don't want you, and we don't want Kamala. And if Trump is going to be a bad president, so let him be. Because last time we checked, the last time he was in office, he was all right. But see, the crazy part about it is, it's like, then you sit up there and you lie with a straight face, talking about he's lying about what's going on in our communities. Your feet is not on the ground. We are in communication with people that's living in these towns that had help turned away. Earth cracking open. Rivers is swallowing up people. Packages of food being turned away and denied. You had men out there with helicopters trying to save and rescue people. And people that's in authority, FEMA, or whatever, whoever they work for, turning these people away. And then you gonna sit up there and lie? Like we not connected? I don't think you realize that we still connected to what's going on in the streets, because we are the streets. We are the people of poverty and pain. And you ain't nothing but a politician. Coming back to the table when it's time to politic. We don't want to hear nothing that you got to say. Absolutely nothing. Your time is up. Even though we already see you running this stuff. When you running office behind the scene, we can see that clear as day. It's over. We are on the brink of World War III. Right? We are on the brink of World War III. There's wars breaking out that America's in the middle of in different lands, in different areas. And you really, really think that a man of war, men of the streets, that come from the ghetto, that's been through all types of wars, you think we want our mother, well she ain't our mother, but you think we want a woman leading us the way into World War III? You are out of your cock-picking mind. Ain't no real man going to put a woman at the head of the country when we on a brink of war. Absolutely not. A woman has a place in this world, and the battlefield is not it. Calling shots on a battlefield when we on a brink of World War III is not it. Sorry, Obama. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You came a little too late. We seen what Kamala is doing. We sat back and we watched all these illegals break the law, come over the border, and get pretty much black people's reparations. They got reparations without getting reparations. You know what it feels like to have black people work their whole life and never get a house? But you got people coming over the border and they got financial aid to get them into a house? They don't even have to put no down payments down. You got people coming over the border living better than us who's been in this country. Our ancestors died in this country. Nah. Yeah, we got trust issues. We ain't feeling it. Our ribs is touching. Everybody else getting fat while we starving, or for our tax dollars. Nah, we ain't feeling it. It is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that share button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.